woman named Louisa stepped into a lavish mansion, hoping to secure a position as a nanny. But disaster struck during the interview. Her skirt abruptly split open. To quickly conceal the embarrassing tear, she swiftly cinched her coat around her hips. Just then, the man of the house approached, offering a warm smile and a greeting.
Louisa, Clark.
Louisa had no inkling that this clumsy mishap had actually created a positive impression. The lady of the house was impressed by her composure, grace, and excellent manners, hiring her immediately with a generous monthly salary of $500. However, the job was far from simple. Louisa was tasked with the full-time care of Will, the family's son, who had been paralyzed for years. Looks like you're having a little trouble with your skirt. Will's cutting sarcasm immediately struck her. Louisa realized this role was nothing like the straightforward job she envisioned. Yet, she couldn't walk away. Her entire family relied on her income. Her father was jobless. Her mother was a non-earning homemaker. And her younger sister was still studying and unable to contribute. Louisa was the sole pillar supporting them all. The following day, when she reported for work, the medical professional informed her that her only duty was to ensure Will took his prescribed medication punctually. But Louisa felt this arrangement was wrong. For such a substantial wage, she believed she should be doing significantly more. Plucking up her courage, she finally addressed Will, proposing they take a brief stroll outside. He instantly rejected the idea. He stated flatly that he had no desire to go anywhere. He just wanted to remain seated. Slightly embarrassed, she tried to initiate another conversation, but Will dismissively told her to leave the room. Despite the rejection, Louisa refused to give up. She began arriving for work each day dressed in vibrant, eye-catching outfits. Since being quiet and courteous hadn't worked, she decided to boldly express her true self. Initially, Will was merely taken aback, but as time went on, her distinctive fashion choices became impossible to overlook. Unlike others who treated Will with exaggerated caution, Louisa interacted with him as she would with any other person. Her combination of awkwardness and lack of fear led to several chaotic moments, like the time she spilled food on him, then mistakenly grabbed a hairdryer to try and dry his clothes instead of helping him change. But for Will, these chaotic incidents injected unexpected vitality into his monotonous life. He started anticipating her presence. Louisa, however, was oblivious to this shift. Will still seemed remote and cold to her, until one afternoon, Will's former girlfriend and his best friend arrived for a visit. After an uncomfortable silence, they revealed a stunning piece of news. They were now a couple. Will maintained a tranquil facade, but internally, he was wrestling with intense anguish. After they departed, Louisa heard a disturbing noise emanating from his room. She rushed in to find him furiously smashing a framed photograph of himself and his ex-partner. As a person who had completely lost control over his physical being, he couldn't even vent his fury properly. How could he possibly offer the woman he adored the fulfilling life she truly deserved? Following his crippling accident, Will had deliberately broken off all communication with his then-girlfriend. He couldn't bear for her to witness him in this weakened state out of pity. Feeling deep compassion, Louisa silently mended the broken photo frame, hoping to safeguard at least one cherished memory for him. But Will erupted in a fierce outburst, harshly rebuking her immediately. Louisa was bewildered by his constant need to drive people away with harsh words. Yet this time she held her ground. "I'm not here because I care about you or particularly enjoy your company," she retorted firmly. "I'm here because I absolutely need the paycheck." This time, he didn't counter her argument. Perhaps he finally understood the harsh realities of Louisa's desperate life, or maybe he simply didn't want to compound her distress. From that day forward, his rigid demeanor began to soften.